And we're live.
Boom. Good early afternoon, and welcome to episode 72 of Pillar Talk.
Congrats, guys.
I'm sitting here with Bahama Jon, the man with the plan. What's
the
up?
one, the only Bahama Jon.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself, John.
Me? My name's John. I live in a tent in a theater called Planet Ant Hall, which is a world-renowned improv musical performance art space. Yeah, I'm a long time audio engineer, band guy. Like I play all the instruments and stuff. Used to run like 2 different recording studios. I live in Hamtramck, Michigan, which is the finest city, in my opinion, on the world. But yeah, no, I produce variety television, I suppose, that just goes on the internet and no one watches it. But we're building communities and we're making friends, which is the most important part of it all.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing, the community and the friends,
I feel like I have a million fucking friends right now. I fucking love it.
I've never had more friends in my life.
Right. That's the best part of it. What made you decide to start doing this?
March 6th of 2020, I was working an insurance claims job for a corporation from home, and I wanted to die, literally. And I said, I'm just gonna be famous or something instead. And I'm not, but I don't have a job.
And you're happy.
And I'm happy, so it worked out. So my brothers and sisters out there, if you ever really feel that way, just walk away, man. You can do it. I mean that. That was a really heavy thing for me, dudes.
That's the truth too, because I basically kind of did the same thing. I had a job I worked at for 8 years, dedicated fucking 70 to 90 hours a week to these guys, and it was like, oh, okay, that's how you feel? Goodbye. See ya. I got better things to do.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine living your whole life feeling like that?
Yeah, you're just another pawn in the fucking thing. When you leave, we're just gonna fill you in with somebody else.
Well, all right, here's the thing. Like, I have the luxury of not having a job right now. Like, I work really hard at what I do, and we're making content on vacation too. We just got back from northern Michigan, me and my co-producer Connor. But it's like, what are you working for, and what is success? And what I always ask people, like, they say arbitrary shit, like, oh, the minimum wage should be $15. Like, bro, if you want to get real, minimum wage, you're living at 30 an hour, like, and then also, like, what are you working for, and what do you want to do with the money when you get it? Like, do you have a plan for the money, or do you just want it in the bank because you're addicted to it, or you need cigarettes? You know what I mean? It's like
hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow. That's a classic answer. But you know what I mean? It's like, if you're going to go out of your way to sell your body to a corporation to make money, it's like, tell me you got a fucking plan for it,
Yeah. Getting
like,
somebody else rich. Working your ass off, sacrificing your health to fucking get somebody else rich, and you're sitting here barely making it.
And then what do you have? And what did you want out of it in the first place,
Right. Some people loved having a job and shit like that. Like,
no shame in that game.
When I was in that accident, I've been off work for 3 years, and I really was searching for something to fucking do to occupy my time, and I knew I couldn't do everything because I was fucking physically unable.
So this proves a theory I have about the concept of universal basic income, is that exactly what you said. Like, I'm not afraid to call myself a person who makes art, right? Like, that's what I do. I'm a fucking producer that does a bunch of stupid experimental bullshit, like, whatever. But a fucking truck driver. What about the truck driver who loves their job? And then if they're just like, oh, everything's automated now and the only thing you loved is gone. It's like, do you think everyone's going to sit on their ass and just be like, oh, I should be a painter and have a hobby? Like, people love working, dude.
Yep.
Well, I think that aspect, people would have more time to do what they actually love.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I don't think a lot of people actually love a whole lot of shit. Like, there's a whole lot of people that just like having a family and watching The Office, you know?
You're right, but if you give them the option to pursue a passion.
Right. Maybe it's something they never even thought of that they could even attain, right?
Yeah, dude.
100%. Look, T-Rup, I had to pull T-Rup kicking and screaming to this because he didn't think that it would work.
Yeah.
So now look at it. You got a goofball on a microphone.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, like who would want to listen to my dumbass fucking talk? And
turns out a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
and some people find, like, I know a couple people that have their jobs and that's their hobby.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come home and they do that's the same shit they do when they want to, like like a audio engineer or something shit like that. They're like, oh man, I love doing this shit, meeting new people, doing all this. But sometimes you just got to work where you're needed or who needs somebody, because everything's already fucking occupied with a job right now, you know?
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to separate, I guess, like, your existence from monetary needs, from, is your job providing anything valuable to somebody? Like, existentially, do you feel like you're doing anything meaningful? And then just being like, bro, I just kind of wanted a Porsche and a boat. Yeah, like,
yeah.
Or it's like, do you just want to be a fucking weirdo and flip? I just hope I'm not coming off as like a dickhead, because I truly believe, people need to be whatever the fuck they want to be. But, it's just, I picked a path, and I don't know if it's right or wrong or good or bad. It's just, it is what it is.
Making you happy. That's what matters. You're happier. You're probably happier than you've been in a long time, right?
Bud, it's been like an emotional year, dude. Like, just decompressing from 10 years of corporate fucking slavery, dude, for nothing. But I ended up with a house that's on the market now. Like, that's what I got. A fucking Mercedes from the 80s that didn't run.
Right.
Sweet.
And the thing is now you don't want to fucking die, because
dude,
now
that's the huge. It's a huge thing. Not wanting to die. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because like now some purpose, but you still have, because I think humans need to feel like they need to be humans need to be busy, like need to work, do something.
Well, they need a purpose of
every
some sort.
animal needs something to do.
I couldn't agree more.
You need a goal in life. You need a purpose in life, no matter what it is. Maybe it's fucking your purpose in life. So you're the best fucking bathroom stall cleaner. Guess what? Go do it.
Yeah.
Be the best fucking janitor there ever was.
You know what? I love being a janitor. Half of being a producer at a theater is, mostly knowing a bunch of people you can call in to come into the theater and perform things. But mostly it's just cleaning up. Just making it nice and comfortable. And I love that part of the job. It's so fun. And I don't even get paid for that shit. Like, we're just hanging out, man. It's like, it's just art for art's sake. And it's like, I got to make people feel comfortable. Sorry, I didn't make you guys feel as comfortable as I should have. I should have done a better job cleaning.
You were golden, brother.
We did great.
I loved it.
But you know what I mean? It's like that. There's love in menial tasks. I really do love it. I love fucking putting gloves on and fucking cleaning a shitter. Like, it's great.
And that's,
and it's for someone,
Yeah, you make it look pretty, and you're like, you know what? Like, this, somebody's gonna come in here and be comfortable and nice and comfortable. I'm gonna get their raw fucking emotions out of this motherfucker.
Yeah,
because they're comfortable. They're in their fucking, They
don't have to think about a bathroom being shitty. They don't have to think about whatever. Like, they show up and be you. That's all you got to do.
Why is that mouse gnawing on my shoe?
I was
Step
looking
on
for I was looking for a pet earlier, but I didn't know one would come to me.
Yeah.
They're in the alleys. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
if you want a cat, just go grab one.
No, I seen you post something about where are all the cats. Well, we know that they're being picked up and the mice are starting to take over.
Shout out Cats of Instagram. Or I'm sorry, Cats of Hamtramck on Instagram. That's my friend Johanna. We actually do have like a huge feral cat problem in Hamtramck, and she coordinates rescuing them all and rehoming them, and it's nice. She knows at least 65 cats and has names for all of them. It's insane. We go on walks once in a while, and she'll be like, "Oh, hey, can we go see Buddy and Mr. Fluffy?" I'm like, sure. Cat destination tourism.
Somebody's here.
Nobody's here.
Ooh.
No, they knocked on the door.
What are you guys selling?
Somebody knocked on the door.
I'm gonna go look.
And then Jessica just knocked on this door.
I didn't hear none of that, but
I don't see him.
keep doing your thing.
We can keep talking, John. So tell us a little bit about what like your show consists of and like what you do.
So my program now, this current iteration of what it is. All right. So again, it's BahamaJon.com. It's just a Twitch stream, but you know, I'm pretty like keyed in with the local arts community. I know lots of these folks just from hanging out for a long time, and we've got this giant theater space called Planet Ant Hall, and I've got a 3-camera program with lights and sound and everything. It's like a fucking rock concert in here. But yeah, we'll book a band. All right, here you go. It's like David Letterman with the Muppets on acid. There's characters, there's live musical acts, there's stand-up comedians, there's people on the couch being Paul fucking Schaefer, Ed McMahon or whatever. But it's just the thing though that I'm beginning to realize about the program is that so tomorrow, okay, for example, the show can be whatever it needs to be that day, and it should be tailored to the guest. And I'm sorry I'm hogging all of your fucking air, but for example, so like last show there was probably 9 different characters doing stupid fucking jokes or whatever. Tomorrow we have a New York City artist, Zoe Ashwood, who's relocated back into Detroit, who is going to put a bunch of tempera paint on a fucking paper plate, smash it into her face while we listen to old school Detroit techno, and then rub it all over a fucking canvas. And it's just going to be a 2-cam show, and it's just like an exhibition of performance art, wherein other shows can just be rock and roll, or another show could just be characters or whatever, or stand. It's like whoever we book, I just try to make the show very much about them, is what I'm trying to say. And the show doesn't have a format per se, Yeah.
Like you had, like for ours, for the show we came down and did, you did it podcast style, what we're used to. And then the cool, like the burns of the alien and shit like that. You did it 100% to make us. It was like, oh, this is a wacky podcast.
Go fuck yourself, T. Go fuck yourself, T.
Yeah, the alien talking shit in the background. Yeah,
that's what I mean. And you guys, when you came to visit, and thank you so much for coming by. Like, it's always so beautiful for me to be able to like show people this theater. Like it's such a special space. But
I love that place. I do.
I was just getting into the idea of like really tailoring stuff for the guests and then building the show around, because I thought that there was a format to the show previously, but I realized that there wasn't, and ultimately it wasn't important, and it would be more special to just build a show. Like I do 165 shows a year, right?
Yep.
It's easier and more fun and special to just like tailor it to the person, your guest, and make it special, you know?
And that's what it is. That's cool. Like you're gonna make it an art show kind of thing, like artsy thing for artists. You're gonna make it a rock show for a rock artist or a band, you know. And that's a lot easier, and it gives people that genuine whether they fall in love with Bahama Jon.
And you still got that Bahama Jon classic. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
Which is important to me. Like, absurdity is important. It should be silly. Like, and me and Zoe had this conversation about painting.
Go fuck yourself, T. Go fuck yourself, T.
Yeah. We had this conversation. I was like, all right, we're doing like, you know, we had a 3-hour philosophical art conversation about the process and the reason behind pieing yourself in the face with paint and then dragging it all over a canvas in the middle of a theater. Ultimately, I had to have the conversation, you know, you have to admit this is absurd, you know, like you're fucking, you're dragging your face on a canvas in a theater. It's fucking silly, and you need to take a shower when you're done.
I would love to do that.
That's
and
like
anyone watching it would think you're fucking bonkers.
yeah, and that's the same thing with the pizza video we did with Tira. Same fucking absurdness, you know. What the fuck is going on here?
That's a form of art.
Have you seen the video?
I have not seen the video.
Oh my god!
Is there a way to cue it up?
You're missing out.
I'll work on that. Yeah.
All right, sick. Yeah,
But-
let's watch that as soon as you can.
It's an art form, dude. It's like doing that because the way I'm gonna let you see it before.
Okay.
But- And then having somebody express themselves, like even smashing paint on their face, people are going to be like, that's fucking weird. What are they doing? And then when she makes something and you're like, holy shit, that's actually pretty dope. And she did it with her fucking whole head.
Well, the thing about that particular piece of art to me is it all right. And I had a previous hang up with the idea. Like, I used to be a results guy. Like, I don't care how it's made, just show me the thing. But watching Zoe do that piece, like it illuminated how important process is in art. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you could, whatever. Or here, this is something that she said about her work, and that upsets her. Is like when you look at abstract art, or like some fucking like honky from Southeast Michigan goes to the DIA and it's like, my toddler could do that. And then you have a fucking 6-hour conversation about process and reason. And you're like, no, your toddler isn't smart enough to do that. Like, I don't care if it's just whipping around on a canvas. It's like, it really is the art in the concept of it, you know? So
it's the whole aura of doing it, like the art behind it. Like, oh, she really just did this. And
well, she did. We did it in 1 hour. Whoever. Oh, you're getting there.
No, that
But
was,
you know what I mean, though. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm high. Whatever.
can you play all of them?
yeah, I'm gonna play all of them.
Yes.
I just got to set it up to.
This is art. What I'm doing here, Bahama Jon, and this is
more.
this it might involve garlic butter pizza and T-Rup, but it's fucking pure art.
I want to talk after this. Let's talk about what you think art is, because I think we're on the same page.
Oh, well, I can. Are you setting it up right now? It's about to be
almost
live.
ready.
Oh, it's almost ready. What I think art is an expression of feelings in any which way you do it. Expression of you, like show yourself and put it, write it down or videotape it and now boom.
I couldn't. All right. Yeah, I don't even need to say anything. That's exactly how I feel. And anything under that umbrella of personal, it has to be true.
Yep.
It has to be from your heart, which sounds a little fruity to a lot of people, maybe. And I thought it was when I was 18. But
Right.
as long as it's a true expression of oneself,
Yep.
to me, that's art. You know.
Yep,
It'd
100%.
also be cooler if it meant something more than the first thing.
So we got 4 videos here that are about 60 seconds each.
All right, let them rip.
All right.
So let them rip. My God.
They could progressively get worse and worse.
Can't wait.
Whoops.
It's better, John.
No, I'm into this. This is good.
He says, I'm into this.
How much does this cost? Experience.
Yeah, 2 pizzas.
2 pizzas.
Oh, but how much do I get to eat?
Give me the jam.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I need
That's
food.
really
I'm
worse.
so hungry. I'm so hungry. What
You look like the fucking
I'm
baked
hungry.
chicken.
I'm really hungry.
This is so awful. Bah, bah.
Smack myself. You see that?
So, where do you take a bath?
Right there.
Right
Outside
there.
of the pizza bath, because you already ruined the bath with pizza. You can't get clean in pizza bath.
No, we cleaned it. Look at that.
Connor Mead called me a fruit. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Nah, she was probably calling to you.
I'm buttered up right here. Just.
Go fuck yourself, T.
Ooh, he threw that first one hard as shit. Ooh.
I cannot believe I am watching a grown man in a bathtub covered in pizza.
Watch it get. This one gets real better. I get bukkake.
He's dripping.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that garlic butter shower.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think probably better for your skin. I like that. Yeah, this is a nice Rob Zombie effect.
yep. Look at I got the. No, it's a full bukkake.
The end of this video is
Christ, man.
I said pizza isn't the only thing on the menu tonight. Look at how I stared into that camera, bro. Production.
That's not production. That's acting, sir.
Oh yeah, whatever.
I commend you.
Watch it gets. Watch.
Yeah.
It gets. Look at.
What is that?
garlic butter.
That's garlic butter? I guess I never explored the viscosity of garlic butter like that. See, he's laughing too.
Now watch.
That was a good joke. I do like your cat pawing. That's good.
Oh, I was trying.
No,
to,
you're a primal beast, T. You're good. That's good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, no. Can you send me those videos to a private server? I'd love to play them. No, actually, I can't. No, there's no nipples on Twitch.
No nipples on Twitch.
Well, we just played that on Twitch right now, so
Well, you're fucked for life, son.
oops.
Yep.
You goofed. How about that?
First time won't be the last.
That's
Nope.
all right.
Speaking of which, I booked my knuckle tattoos.
You got knuckle tattoos?
I booked them, but it was really hard to find people to do them around here. Was
Yeah.
that D's and nuts?
This is either the greatest or awful for your skin.
No, it would listen. Whoever
Connor Mead.
Connor Mead is my best bud.
Yeah.
Connor Mead, listen, it was you can put me on a frying pan right now. I did it 2 weeks ago. You can put me on a frying pan right now and I'll go because there's this butter in me. I'm 40% butter at least. Yeah.
Fire in the bowl.
Fire in the bowl. Dude.
Right, this is a foamy motherfucker. Oh yeah, you guys want to get high?
Oh yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
always want to get high.
Pack a bowl, Josh.
You want to pack a bowl?
Do her up.
Bahama John's over there doing dabs. I'm gonna do a dab with him.
I got this from a dispensary near Grayling. Might have been from Grayling. Dude, I've been a black market weed guy forever, you know, like I've been smoking weed longer than half of my life. This is the first time I got weed cheaper than buying it from the guy. It was $9.86 out the door for 2 grams.
What? Nice.
Yeah, like
That's a
what?
great deal.
Insane. And it's fucking dude, this shit's 25% THC.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Like
That's not bad at all.
good shit.
I'm taking a trip to Grayling and buying every gram they have.
They have more than you can buy.
Yeah.
Also I've bought like 6 bowls since I've moved in this theater, and there's a concrete floor. So I finally bought this very patriotic silicone bowl, which I'm guessing, yep, I can play fucking hacky sack with this thing.
Hey, Bahama John, I got a question for you.
Yeah, sir.
Want me to do Kegels with my butthole?
Yep. Can you? That seems like more like a challenge for you than me.
He goes, "Yeah, I'll watch."
Dude, listen.
You think I didn't grow up on fucking 4chan? Come on.
Listen, you got that Wu-Tang sweatshirt on.
I got that Wu-Tang hat on, bro.
Josh got the Wu-Tang
For
hat.
real?
Yeah.
Dude, this is represent fucking Bel Air, Michigan. This is Be Well Meadery and cider place. That girl. Oh fuck yeah, dude.
And then my girlfriend bought me a fucking a Wu-Tang shirt and her a matching Wu-Tang shirt. And dude, it's awesome. My guy on my video game has a Wu-Tang symbol on his chest.
There's something about people who go out of their way to buy Wu-Tang merchandise that I will always get along with them. The same kind of people that put on like Paul's Boutique or some shit. You know, I was like, I know you. I get you. You know a certain era of the 90s.
Right. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck
The
with.
90s is
Right.
always my favorite era.
Me too, dude. Killer Bees run a fucking swarm. I love the fucking Smashing Pumpkins. I don't care. Like,
I
I
like
90s rock, dude. Like, as an audio engineer and a producer, like, I always made my shit sound like fucking LA big, you know?
I like music so much from the 90s. I don't even like country, but I like 90s country.
Mm-hmm. Fucking, you want to fucking boot, scoot, and boogie with me,
Right.
Josh? We can get down. Go
Got that
down.
boot, scootin' boogie.
yeah.
I got friends in low places, my dude.
Oh, yeah.
My dude. Oh man, that's
Dan
fucking
Patterson quote. Yeah. Shout out Dabs and Drums.
Got friends in low places.
See, that's fun songwriting. Where when you say low, you sing low.
right.
Good.
That's
Funny.
awesome.
It's a good songwriting joke.
Oh,
You get it?
Low.
what?
What you guys been up to since I've seen you? So, all right, here, let me host your show.
Yeah,
Okay.
host my show because I was about to ask you the same exact question.
The Brain Jerk Boys came up to our theater here at Planet Ant in Hamtramck, which is in Detroit, a little enclave city. We're about 2.5 square miles. And I hosted them the best I could, and I think we had a good time.
It was a great time.
Yep.
We had a good time. Either way, we lost touch right after that. You know, I tune in occasionally, and I see Danielle stuff, this, that, the other, and I occasionally watch the bare knuckle fighting interviews that you guys do. It seems like you guys are really into violence.
Yeah.
But yeah, what have you guys been up to besides how's the network going? How are you growing? Because the cool thing I thought about you guys, like my biggest takeaway was your sense or the importance you put on community building.
Yeah. Well,
and branching out and meeting other people, which is how I know you, which is just by sheer value of, hi, I'm on the internet. You want to talk, you know?
yeah. So what? Shit. It's grown a ton since
Start
then.
from the beginning.
Yeah, let's tell the story. I want to hear it because I don't know.
Okay, so everything we've been up to so far, we did that cooking competition. We're in the process of what are we? We're editing that footage. We were in a short film.
Oh yeah, right.
What?
Yep.
Right.
See,
How are you in a short film?
we're in a short horror film. Yep.
Yeah, pretty scary. Go check
It's
it out.
called Cult Affairs.
By Nate Thompson.
We're what was our
We're cult followers.
cult followers 1 and 2. T-Rep played the big dumb one.
Yeah, we made.
Oh,
really,
weird.
We made.
He's so weird.
We got really close with the fucking director. He directs his movies. We got really close with them. We've been hanging out with them and fucking shooting ideas, running them off each other.
Yep.
Got more plans for. Yeah,
We're planning a kids cooking competition and the next adult cooking competition.
and
We're planning a comedy of show that we're gonna do down here in Luna Pier.
maybe in the future, like music shows, because we spotlight a lot of local talent and stuff like that.
Out. I happen to, unfortunately, know a ton of comedians. So you just let me know if you're ever looking for some talent.
We are.
Well,
that's willing to travel.
On the 15th of May is when I'm planning on having the show. So I've got about 12 names on a list right now. So after the show, just throw me names on a list.
Yeah.
Yep, and
Because I'd like to have multiple fucking names on a list so I can choose, you know?
Oh, of course, yeah.
we're just trying to expand. Oh, we got a new manager.
Yep.
We got. Well, it's
Oh yeah, who's managing what?
we got a. He's like
He's our business side.
he's the guy who talks. He has a lot more smarts at fucking talking. He can talk his way out of fucking a felony. you just a really good
Is that
talk
a fact?
professionally. He a really good event planner. He's a good planner, like everything like that. He's one of our closest friends, and we were like, dude, we kind of need your fucking set of skills to get bigger, to get
Basically, what we said is, okay, if we have to go into a lawyer with a bunch of lawyers or some business dudes, how are we going to sit here and talk to them when we get, like, you use too big of words, and me and T-Rup are like, what?
What do you mean?
So now we have somebody that we can talk to and then can talk to us, talk to them in that
Professionally,
situation.
yeah, in that way of talking, I'll just be sitting there like, bruh, I really don't know what you guys are talking about, and I kind of want to go home.
It's kind of like the legal version of a technical business analyst. Like you always need an intermediary.
Yep.
And this guy, it's like me. It's like I know enough about this to talk to you, to tell you what needs to happen.
Kind of like our representative.
You are both experts at what you do. Yeah. I just know enough words to
tell you what I need.
Yep. Yeah. Pretty much our representative for the professional shit, for the serious.
You know,
shit.
and he's another one of our creative minds that brings ideas and shit to the table.
Sick.
And we already go to him for fucking advice anyway, like about this shit anyway. So
he was like, "May as well pay me."
Yeah. bring him in even closer and fucking, you know, and now it's the
whole part of this fucking whole thing is to build the community, right? What did we say earlier? And
it's funny because like a lot of people think like community building needs to be artists, this, that, but dude, I don't want to be a legal person. Like we need to build like professional infrastructure like below or at at the same level as the artists and the
you have to put the right people in the right spots, or else it's just you're having
producing is, dude. It's fucking mopping and putting the people in the right room, you know.
And it just so happens it just so happens that we're all really good friends and we all love each other and fucking we all have a different set of skills. We're all cut from a different cloth. And cheers, buddy. Fucking hard.
You know, and then we've been doing the lighted up every morning still. Pillar talk. We've slowed down on pillar talk a little bit so we can focus on these other things that we're doing too. But that's what we've been up to. What have you been up to? I see you just keep growing and growing.
Well, it's funny, yeah. It
Getting weirder and weirder.
It is getting a little weirder. We have been leaning a little bit more into performance art. We had our bud Trail on stage the other night, Saturday, leaning into an acoustic guitar with a angle grinder, wearing like this like face mask. It was horrifying. But
are you guys having fun?
No, I don't think so.
No, actually, I'm not anymore. I saw
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I was like, "Yep, Bahamas. Yep, that's the Bahama show for sure."
So, you know, it's I don't know. All right, so I was in the Independent Comedy Club, which is adjacent to this main hall that I'm in right now. And let me just give a quick tour here. This is the theater stage. It doesn't look as big as it is. This is the largest green screen in Hamtramck.
It is green. It is a big room.
Oh wait.
And, these curtains are drawn at half room, so there's this entire space beyond what you're seeing, you know. But
green.
Yeah, so my desk is set up right here. I produce all my shit here, and we've just been booking more live bands because people got wind that you can feel a kick drum through a subwoofer again, and it just feels very special to feel that again after a whole year of not being able to rock out the drums on a fucking stage, man.
Right.
Other than that, you know, it's just kind of more of the same. We're just booking all the talent we can find. I'm trying to go scout for more people who want to do weirdo stuff. So
Hey,
like,
we'll come back anytime too.
DMs are open, dude. Hit me up.
We'll come back whenever you need us to come back.
I would love it. Yeah. And we could do even something even stupider because we're all set up in the big room now instead of the
big room. That's a dope ass room.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, we've had a New York production of Hedwig and the Angry Inch here. Yeah, you know, it was fantastic. It was sold out for 3 months in a fucking row. You know, this is not a goofball place. This is like, it's serious business, and it's funny. Like, it's funny. I don't know. I've become more sentimental as I've gotten older. I'm pushing 40. I just turned 38 a week ago, but I find value in spaces, and I feel reverence for spaces. You know, just respecting the things, the people that have come through this space. I mean, it's a lot. There's a ton of people, and it's all very special to them too, unless they bombed and didn't have a good time.
Come there and bomb. What are we coming there to do?
Oh, we came here and we actually, I got hit on while I was there by one of the people in the chat. Remember?
Yes.
They said they wanted to suck my dick.
Yep.
Wow, was that Don?
I think so. It was a male. I think it was a male.
It was.
Don from Queens.
I tipped my hat and I said, "Thank you very much."
Thank you.
I mean, you got to appreciate a kind gesture.
Oh, of course.
I mean,
When we
You
came up,
don't have to accept. but,
compliment's a compliment, you know.
I highly enjoyed that art shit that you showed us.
that art.
That house, that whole entire
That whole house was awesome,
That
dude.
was great.
Oh yeah, that's shout out if anyone's watching, check out Hamtramck Disneyland.
Yeah, that's
That's some old Eastern European guy who recently passed, but dedicated his whole life to decorating an alley with a bunch of bullshit, and it looks quite fantastical.
Yeah, it does. And
I'm sorry I didn't murder you guys. You know, I thought I got you.
you could have at least tried to, like force us in the corner.
Yeah. I
T-Rup
like
too big, man. I can't take T-Rup.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Nah.
It's
I would-
it's the
I would-
lit.
oh, you have to tickle him to death?
You tickle him to death.
Yeah, you tickle me to death, dude. We're gonna have a good time.
You tickle him, you might get a boner.
Yeah. I like being tickled.
2021, baby. You can be whatever you want.
Right.
He's fucking smearing garlic sauce on his tits in a bathtub.
Oh yeah, dude. I
This looks
identify
good.
as I
That's
identify
performance art to me, man.
yeah, I identify as a male grandmother.
Same. Well,
He said same.
it's cool. It's cool. Hey, you know what, man? Isn't it? It's cool to be cool now. Weird, right?
Yeah. It's always been
Like, to be whatever you want to be.
That's who I
But
am.
like believe it.
I'm a grandma with a whole nother last name. Like I have a whole different identity.
He tattooed some random girl's name on his belly because that's what I said his grandma's name should be.
Never knew her. I seen her maybe once at a party one time.
Never talked to her.
Never talked to her. There might have been some hallucinogens involved, but we were laughing about it. And somebody named Goik, they called her. Somebody left a
That
cooler.
sounds like a slur.
Yeah, somebody.
Yo, Goink, get over here.
Goik.
No, we don't use that word anymore.
Yeah, right. Goik left a fucking cooler with a whole bunch of beverages and a whole bunch of fucking sandwiches. And then we
Just like any grandma would do, you know?
yeah, we smashed them and they were like, Goik this, Goik
No,
that.
we didn't know whose it was at first. It was like, whose is this? And then somebody pulled out a bag and it said Goik on it.
Yep. And then they were talking about Goik, and I'm fucking tripping balls. I'm like, what the fuck's a Goik, dude? What are you guys saying? What's a Goik?
We fell down at that
And I'm like, no, for real, motherfuckers, what's Goik? And they keep laughing. Nobody's explaining shit to me. So I was like, if this is somebody's fucking name, that's the funniest name ever. And they're like, no, it's her last name. I'm like, what? A Goik? And then we spelled it, and I promised one of Josh's friends that I was going to get it tattooed on me, and I did.
Was it Goike?
No, Goik.
Oh, that's bad. That's how it's not a goiki.
Yep. No Goiky.
I knew goikis.
Goik.
I never knew a fucking goik.
Goik.
Never seen.
It's like it sounds like chooch. Like this fucking asshole was like stirring spaghetti in the back room.
Yo, Chooch, bring
fucking
the
Goik.
sauce.
Hey, rub my balls, you fucking goik. Yeah, no, these nuts.
Sounds like a slur for an Italian.
Yeah, we're making new slurs.
Yeah,
It's part of what we do on the program.
yeah.
You know, the old ones are bad. We need new ones.
And so on Facebook, I changed my gender to a she or to a girl, and
What'd Mark think?
it says Tyler Rupp updated her status, or
No, it
T
says
Rupp.
brain jerk T.
Brain Jerk T, yeah, updated her status and changed her profile picture, and people be screenshotting it like, "What's going on here?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm Brain Jerk's grandmother. Leave it alone."
We had to change it on Facebook in order
Yep.
for him to be a grandmother.
And I am a grandma too,
Congratulations.
and
I'm the father and he's the grandma.
yep, I'm his mother.
We're gonna process
really is
that
bad.
one out later. We'll figure out exactly
I'm his mother, but he's
what
my.
direction the sperm went. But yeah, we'll
We're
get
from
to the bottom of it.
Kentucky. I'm his mother. He's my dad.
Genetic. It was developed in the lab.
You guys do look the same.
Yeah. He looks like a mini version of me.
No, like he was extracted from you.
I used to be your twin.
Yeah, I used to be 400 pounds, and he's
There's a fucking hair baby stuck in your fucking colon. That's not where your colon is.
No, it's not.
What's the future for Bahama Jon?
I don't know, man. It's kind of up in the air. I don't know if the theater is going to be open for business, or if we're going to be having live events. I would love to, if it were to open again, I would love to have this whole setup the same way it exactly is, and just have cameras everywhere and microphones everywhere, and just be like, why can't there just be two audiences? Like if you've already established like a streaming community, which Internet communities are like a big part of my life. Like, I've been online since AOL chat rooms. It's just like what I've always done. But I love live rock and roll. I love live comedy. I love even dramatic theater, So if we could just have everything rigged up the same and then have an audience to participate as well, I couldn't imagine, a better live stream experience, because you get the best of both worlds, and if you're going to be at limited capacity or whatever, like that to me will supplement the audience,
It does. And it really does. So you'll have all these fucking, maybe they're not in here fucking buying beer, but hey, they're still here.
And also, I gotta say, I am not speaking on behalf of Planet Ant when I talk about any of this. This is that, like, I'm just sitting in a black box, and like that's what I think would be cool. But yeah, sorry, I'm going. Please, I'm sorry.
No, you're you're good. So you want to continue this and continue living in a tent behind backstage?
I mean, like I said, people. You talk about like, oh man, there's such a sacrifice for his art. I can't. That's bullshit. I can't think of a better living situation in my life than what I'm doing now.
I wish I could do that. I
wake up in a theater every day and I make art. That's it. Or I go on vacation.
I sleep in the studio,
walk around and drink beer in an alley. Like,
I took a thing out of a page out of your book, and I fucking sleep in my own studio.
Good.
I live right here.
Good. Be one with your studio.
It makes me more creative.
It does. Well, you need to be, like we're going back to spaces and the importance of space. You need to be one, and it sounds like I did do a bunch of mushrooms in the last few days, but you gotta you know what I mean? It's like it comes down to like faith or religion or whatever, and I don't really believe in religion, but I believe in faith, and I believe in faith in oneself, and I believe in willing things into existence. And I think that if you believe that the space is important, then it is, and then you can project that emotion to the space. And if it's not real, it doesn't matter because you feel it,
Right.
So sleep in the space.
Yep.
Be one with it. Marry it.
Sleep in it. Yeah. I tried to, but Josh.
Hey, he's only allowed to fuck on his side of that room.
Yeah. Josh gets mad. He don't want me to do it in his chair.
He's not allowed to sit in my
I didn't realize this was also Josh's space.
No, it's also Josh don't live here too. He just has
I do too live here.
Well, you live upstairs, but
I live in the whole house.
You don't live in this room.
You guys are boys, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're good boys.
Good. Yeah,
good boys.
Not allowed to do anything.
I love you guys so much.
We love you.
We love you, bro.
You guys just kind of fucking get it. You know what I mean? Like, I talk to so many people and have so many conversations about art, importance, existentialism, like fucking entertainment and therapy. It's like people get it or they don't, and you get pretty good at just telling, like, if someone knows. And it's not even knows what they're talking about. It's like if they emotionally know, like, where they're coming from. And it sounds so stupid, like, coming from a guy raised Catholic in the 90s. Like, that would be so, like, such a stupid statement to say to someone like my dad or something. But, like,
right.
But I mean, that is, to me, the essence of art and expression, is just being able to be open about who you are. Yeah, and just say it out loud,
Yeah, fuck yeah. And that's, dude,
T-Rup lives by that rule.
Yeah.
Bro, it's the most important fucking thing in the world.
I just explained to my neurologist and I called my case manager today, and me and her talked. And she's like, do you still want to explore all these forms of psychotherapy and stuff like that? And I was like, if you want me to be honest, I don't feel comfortable talking to these people that don't know me. But, like, I got Josh, I got my girlfriend, I got a ton of friends that I can literally go and talk to and say whatever the fuck I have on my mind, and they're not going to judge me because they already love me. So, and then there's people that like I talk to every fucking morning. Every morning, I had a bad night last night, dude. I woke up I got like 2 hours of sleep. Got up and I waited for Josh to get here and we started the fucking show, and now I'm happy. I didn't even fucking last night doesn't matter, and I feel good. I was like, that's my therapy right there. My mom, my dad, that's my extra safety net. If I'm going to my mom and my dad, that's like when my friends.
That's like asking for money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like emotional money.
Yeah, give me some money to help my problems, mom. But no, but I go to them for my extra safety net, and then I'll bring it up to the doctors if I so need it, if these motherfuckers won't work. But I have a long list of motherfuckers that I can run it by before I need to bring it up to the doctor. And she applauded me for doing it my own way, making my own ways to get better or get mentally stable without medication.
That's pretty interesting that like she was cool with it. I'd figure like a doctor that went through the hassle of getting a degree would be like, you have to talk to me and only me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, she's my case manager. She's my case manager, and my neurologist is just as cool as that because he has a whole list of fucking drugs he can put me on. He don't want to because I seriously looked at him and said, dude, don't make me talk to a fucking psychiatrist. I want to talk to you every fucking other month and we'll figure out what's going on. And I will tell you when I need to fucking take meds. But right now I'm not taking meds.
I think it's a broken and fucked up system. If like I wish like I had a doctor friend or a therapy friend, like just like some homeboy or girl that I was already tight with, because like there's so much anxiety in thinking about like shopping for a therapist. I went to one once and it was terrible. Like not even in the same ballpark.
Right.
And then it's like thinking about like getting medicine, which I don't want to take for like depression or whatever, because like I'm only depressed when life sucks, like
right.
Happy now until I'm not. But like
you're only depressed when you can't be creative.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
like, why do I have to shop for like? Can you imagine spending a whole year? And I'm sure a lot of people watching can, or you guys maybe even like shopping around for brain drugs and be like, oh, these one made me feel fucking stupid for 2 months. Oh, let's try another one. And then how discouraging must that be after? Like,
yeah, that's what I said. And then if I can't do it by myself, then what the fuck did I heal for? What did I get better for if I can't do it by myself? If I walked when you told me I couldn't, if I'm fucking moving around and everything's good, like, and you told me I wasn't gonna, then why the fuck if I take meds, then that's me fucking saying, okay, you were right.
Yeah.
And but they weren't. They were never right the whole time.
And then what belief or trust do you have in the entire medical system at that point?
Dude, it's been fucking
just a bunch of fucking assholes. Just
it's been almost 3 years, and I've probably seen fucking 100 doctors, and I got the doctors that are right for my shit. I shopped around for fucking surgeons until the dude came in looking like he was ready to fucking do surgery and looking like sharply. Dude come in there with this button unbuttoned in his fucking pants. I was like, this dude ain't touching me. This dude doesn't even know how to button his pants.
This dude's trying to hook up with that other doctor.
Yeah. So I fucking shopped around. I got a good thing. And my case manager, she's been here with me the whole time. And every time I'm like, no, that dude's vibe's off. She's like, cool. We don't got to talk to him no more.
Sick, dude. That man, I guess that's the thing. It's like my whole life, like medical, legal, all that whole system. Everyone just like looks down on you and like doesn't respect you. Yeah. And it's like one time I had a dermatologist who was like a dude my age, and it was just like, hey bro, I gotta see your butt. And he like made joke. You know, it was just funny.
Yeah.
Like it was normal as fuck because it's
Yep.
funny when you gotta look at some other guy's butt when you don't. When you're
Yeah,
paying.
you don't want to, but you know, this is that one time of the job where I gotta look at your ass, bro.
Yeah, and just like fucking high five on the back end afterwards, and
Right. Have fun down there, buddy.
you know, it's like, why can't I, like, a guy like me who talks the way I talk and like thinks shit is funny, why can't I have fucking medical professionals that like reach out to me and are my people, you know?
That's
Like,
what
where are they?
that's what
I'm
I
fucking
stopped
38. Where are they? Didn't
Yeah.
you fuckers go to school?
They're out there. You just gotta fucking flood. You gotta, and what you gotta do is argue with them. I argued. And if they can handle my fucking shit, because I'm gonna come in there sometimes mad at you because you were wrong about something, or something's pissing me off, and I've been festering this shit for a whole month, bro. What's up? Let's go. And then I have research for it too, though. I bring my research into them, and I'm like, dude, you guys are fucking wrong, and here's why you're wrong. And then they have a fucking educated conversation at the end. He's like, dude, I'll keep seeing you. I'm not sending you to a psychiatrist. I like seeing you. Let's go.
Like I said, I'm surprised that people are willing to have educated conversations with a person who isn't a professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And look at me. I don't look smart at all, but my problems, I know everything about about my problems, and I research before I fucking bring it up to somebody else so they can just tell me some bullshit. Hey, take a Xanax and you won't feel nothing. You know, I don't.
No, you're right. You won't feel anything.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
not
want
the
that.
solution.
Yeah. And so if I can't do it by myself, then I fucking failed. I'm losing the battle if I need.
Yeah, you know, it sucks to fucking be the kind of guy that dies on a hill emotionally, but I'm the same way. Like, I will fucking just fucking muck through the mud,
yeah,
and deal with it. And like, it's not healthy, and there's probably easier solutions, but like,
the more I do it, the better I am at swimming through that muck. Instead of walking, I'll just start swimming.
It just sucks to do it, you know? But
yeah.
And maybe that might be the only thing I'm proud of, is like my emotional resilience. Like, I've gone through a fuck ton of bullshit, and it's just like,
I'm
at least I don't care about art, or you know, ultimately it's like, at the end of the day, I need to eat and fucking shit and survive or not be wet. It's like, but I went through all that, and it's fine. You know, I'm good. You know,
everything. Life is what you make it, and it's up to you to fucking figure out what the fuck you want to do.
It's a really hard reality to convince people that you can do whatever you want to do.
Yep.
I hate to be like a fucking Tony Roberts, like,
you're right though.
You know, but you can will anything you want into existence. There's work behind it, but you can literally, and I can prove this. I live in a tent in a theater. It's exactly my dream life. You can do anything you want. And it doesn't matter. You can just stop going to work one day.
Yeah.
Done. All right.
Grind your fucking own sword.
Rise and grind. Fuck that bullshit.
Make that sword so
I'll rise when I fucking feel like it, dude.
Right. Yeah, I'll rise when the show's about to go on, dude. But until then,
well, 6 hours before, you know.
Right. I'll rise when I want to in my tent, motherfucker.
It's bullshit.
Right.
Don't fuck it. Don't. You know, and the funny thing is, everyone would say what I do is bullshit because there is no audience. But the one thing I can say about what I do is that it's real and it exists.
Yeah. And there's an audience that you can talk to all fucking day, dude.
There's an audience that doesn't watch. There's an audience around town that I know knows that I'm doing this stuff. You know, and that goes back into the concept of community building. It's like, I know you know what's going on here, that I'm booking things and I'm looking for acts, artists, bands, performance art, whatever. There's just there's a hesitance to make contact. You know, they're not comfortable yet, or they're not practiced yet because they've been off for a year. You know, but it's a thing. Like it exists outside of the show. It exists outside of the production. It's just like your community. It exists in chat forums, Facebook threads. It exists in the people you see at dive bars or
Yep.
you work with. It's
The people around town.
Brain Jerk's bigger than just Brain Jerk Entertainment Facebook page or whatever. It's the people you know.
It's a giant friendship.
Mhm.
I like it. I want to be friends with
You're
everybody.
part of us. Yeah. No, you're our buds, dude. Like same shit, Like we are connected now because of this dumb shit.
Like, nobody's alone on this earth, dude.
Yeah, and that's
we all
the
love
truth.
each other.
Bahama, we would have never known each other if we wouldn't be doing this.
Yep.
If you weren't doing what you're doing right now because of COVID, we weren't doing what we're doing because of COVID, we would have never met. Never met.
Nope. And you know what? We've been having a pretty goddamn pleasant conversation about it all, ain't it?
Yep. The fucking universe works in cool ways, man.
Yeah, you just gotta let it though. I think that's where I go back to that faith kind of sentiment.
Don't
You
anticipate.
just gotta believe that it'll work.
Yep.
A lot of people don't believe that it works, And I didn't for a long time. I thought it was all hippy dippy bullshit. But like, it's a lot of work, but you can kind of just do whatever you want, and it just works.
I'm a fan of hippy dippy bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love hippy dippy bullshit.
It seems to work quite often if you actually put it into process.
I'm a hippy dippy motherfucker, dude.
I have become quite fond of tarot readings. I have a handful of friends that do those, and it's funny. It seems like the medium doesn't particularly matter. It's kind of you who draws the cards, regardless of who does the reading, and I'm agnostic about pretty much everything in life. I'm not smart enough to know, what's right or wrong or real or what. But yeah, you're right, T. Yeah, that's just spot on. Or like fucking Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, Bahama, what's the weirdest thing that's happened to you recently?
Weird, dude. Relative to like what I do in my regular like I don't know, man. Like, all right, I do have a thing. I do have a certain particular luck. You know what I mean? Where like you ever take a bunch of acid and the dumbest shit in the world happens?
Yep.
You're like, why is this happening to us right now? It would only happen to us on acid.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's something crazy.
Yeah, you're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
But dude, I don't know. My life is so stupid. Like, all right. Is it weird? I don't know. Maybe to other people, but I was sitting in the fucking parking lot in my truck in Bel Air. Oh, I'm sorry, Mansalona, Michigan, drinking a Busch Light, smoking a joint, talking to WDET 101.9 FM, our NPR station in Detroit on the phone. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know what's weird anymore. I do, but all right, that might be novel to some people, or maybe not at all. But nothing. Yeah, you know what? Nothing crazy has really happened to me lately. Nothing wild. But like I said, I had a guy with a fucking angle grinder destroying an acoustic guitar last Saturday.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
That's pretty wild.
Or there's like a giant blood stain, or like on the sidewalk because the space band spilled.
Bahama Jon says, "Dude, my whole life's weird. What do you want from me?"
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to. I do know what's weird, like to me, but like, I literally like. I've said this before too. Like, I thrive on novelty, and I think that's a really important thing in people's lives to like experience new things all the time. And when you get into the groove of doing that 4 to 10 times a week, what's weird anymore? It's hard to differentiate. what's weird or not. I mean, life is weird. Normal. Watching The Office is weird. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a really hard question to answer.
All right. So here's another difficult question to answer. Okay.
Sure.
If you could set any world record, which would it be?
Longest piss.
We'd have to look that one up.
How long do you think that would be?
Slightly longer than Tom Hanks in A League of Their Own.
Oh,
That's it. I just want to beat Tom Hanks. I don't want it to be the actual world record. I just want to beat Tom Hanks from A League of Their Own. So yeah, nice hard question. Had that one ready.
If you could win a lifetime supply of anything, what would it be?
Advil. I got bad teeth, dude. Wait, no. And
Why don't
That's
why don't you just fucking pick insurance or something? You could get new teeth and everything.
yeah, but you gotta go to a doctor for that shit.
yeah.
I just want antibiotics for my teeth. So I don't have to ask my friends or go to the aquarium.
What's something that you realized about yourself or you didn't realize about yourself that somebody had to tell you?
I was gonna say I'm an asshole, but I already knew that. Geez, oh Pete's, that's a good one, bud. You know what's funny? I've been called all kinds of different things by all kinds of different people. When you think about it, do you believe the people that tell you the thing that they are? Usually I do. That's very diplomatic answer.
Just depends who it is, that whose opinion it comes from, usually. Right?
No, I can be an awful person. I'll tell you that right up front.
He says, I can be a bastard.
Yeah, I can be a real bastard, and people have called me a bastard in a million different ways. I guess that's the way about it.
How many different languages? Just
2.
one? Oh, 2.
Well, it was Spanish. Loose Spanish was the other one.
Oh. What's the top 3 things on your bucket list?
You know, I think about this a lot, actually. And I'm kind of just like, I'm good.
No bucket list.
What, like, yeah, like maybe like be in a helicopter or something.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like I don't know. I've been doing all this shit I want to do, and like I try to think about that once in a while, and I don't really have a good one, man. Like I don't even have a number one. Like you know, I'm so sorry. I just don't like. Like
I get your dream. You're happy.
Sometimes I'm the only guy in Detroit that's watching live music at night, and like that's so important to me. It's like what I want to do, and it's what I want to be, and what I want to see. So like a bucket, like I just don't have these like opulent visions of having $1 million or like going skydiving or something, like, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just having a blast. Like literally living this life is like fantastic to me, honestly.
I love to hear that.
I love
Really?
that. I like that you're happy.
So what's the most difficult thing you've had to go through?
Ooh, it's a nice one.
You know, there's a lot of you know, moving is hard. I've probably moved 6 times in the last 5 months. Hardware has been a massive issue for me. And it roots back to letting people down. If I have a guest and I offer them a certain experience or, you know, a performance, and broadcast or whatever. The hardest thing is when those things fail, scramble, and you gotta say sorry. It's fucked up, you know. Like it really, really hurts to let people down when they have expectations. Another thing that's been incredibly difficult is like being a booking kind of person where you're always looking for new talent and then meeting new talent and then kind of helping them figure out what they can be beyond what they present themselves to be. You know, if that makes any sense. But it's like producing a band, but you're producing people. It's really weird. It sounds pretentious, but
Trying to showcase these people, and
yeah, it's just like if someone's lost, I want them to find themselves and figure out what it is that they really are, you know?
right.
And then showcase exactly what it is that they really are.
Yeah.
To me, that's the most beautiful thing, but it's so difficult.
There's a lot of artists in Hamtramck, though, right? There's
Pretty much most of us. I mean, 5%. It's just a bunch of fucking honkies.
yeah.
What was your
No, we have a pretty diverse set of artists in Hamtramck. It's a fantastic art community. Like I said, I couldn't think of a better place to do something like this. It's, you know what I mean? Like I can book 2 months solid with people in a 2 square mile radius. Ridiculous.
That's the question.
No one even has to fucking travel.
All right. What was your first thoughts when you seen me, when you met me?
When I met you, I thought you guys were a bunch of fucking juggalo goofballs that didn't have any fucking real thoughts.
That's a good one. I like that. Do we have real thoughts?
You know, it only took me about 6 days to realize you guys are beautiful people.
Oh, I love that, dude. That was
I
awesome.
paid it, you know, that's the other thing I do. It's like it's part of my job is paying attention. You know, I keep track of what's going on.
That's sweet, dude.
And I spend the time, dude. Like, you know, I sat in that shit. I fucking still hang in the moon room. Like, community, bro.
Community. You just gotta be one of the same.
You gotta show up, dude. That's it.
Yeah. We should fucking schedule another with Bahama Jon. We should go. We're ready to come back on Bahama
You guys
Jon.
want to have a fucking Hamtramck day?
Yeah.
All right.
Especially when it's warm.
You must, yeah, oh, dude, yeah. Let's wait till it's like 65 steady,
All right.
and then we'll have a good time because we can walk the fuck around town, man.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
there's
want
so
to
many
do.
places I gotta show you because shit's open, dude. You gotta meet my fucking folks.
one good thing that happened while we were up there?
Mm-hmm.
Also,
One thing.
no, only one of the good things. We found a random fucking bag of weed on the floor, on the ground of
Yep.
that restaurant you sent us to.
Yeah. So it was about like
Hamtramck?
it was a couple grams, dude, but I didn't smoke it.
We put it back. We put
I
it
was
right
pretty
back in
scared.
its own habitat.
Yeah.
That is a
Let it go in him.
honorable karmic maneuver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, first of sus as fuck. 2, yours. And also, if you're gonna come hang out with me, you don't need to fucking grab weed off the ground.
Yeah. Oh no, we
That
definitely
was
did.
pretty good weed though.
I'll have you covered.
It looked good.
It looked decent, but
It could have
Josh-
been, but it ain't your bag, dude.
I
Right.
said,
That's why I threw it back. I looked at it. I was
Yeah.
like, nah, we're not taking this.
Yeah, I
I
said-
threw it back down.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey guys, are we gonna fucking hang loose till 4:20?
Yes, we can. It's only a couple minutes away.
Yeah, we can, dude.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's fucking do it. Fucking you want to pack the ball?
Dude,
again?
I have just had a pleasure just having a good chill session with you guys after a nice long Michigan vacation, dude.
How was
fuck?
your vacation? Tell us about your vacation.
Oh, dude, me and a stand-up comedian, Connor Mead, one of the funniest people I know, decided to do a little team building and do drugs in the woods up north.
It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
best time ever.
Right? So she found some Airbnb, and it was a little bushy, to be frank, and it was nice, and it was run by this fucking total mushroom hippie lady, just
Oh,
like Tracy in the chat. Shout out Tracy Pilcher, one of my favorite people in the world. Shout out Aaron Leister Brown. But yeah, we were up by Bel Air. We hit Shorts Brewery. We went to the meadery where they heard about our program.
Ooh.
They knew. Yeah, homegirl goes, "Are you that guy that lives in the tent in the theater?"
God dang right.
So
I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" But it turns out that our other buddies from Hamtramck, Lizzie and Damon, who are moped mechanics, they bought property, I guess, around there, and they frequent the meadery or know this person somehow. So, like I said, when you do stuff, yeah, and like I said, we don't have a huge audience,
mhm.
but when you do stuff, the world is so much smaller.
Well, before he moved in, we called this trailer park to see if they had any places. And when we called and told them our names, she's like, "Are you guys the podcast guys?"
And does that disqualify us?
No, they didn't disqualify us. They wanted to talk to us.
Yeah, but then he moved in with me, so that perfect.
Yeah.
Better situation. We got a backyard and everything.
Aw. You guys can you guys do fires?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if legally we're allowed to, but
No, you ask for forgiveness and have a bucket of water next
right,
to you.
I've never asked.
Yeah.
We just do it.
I'm not gonna lie. I lived
That is, all right, that is like one of the biggest life lessons. If we're doing
420.
420.
all right,
Hit it.
fuck.
Spark up and fucking.
Where's your
Judas.
420 alert?
420.
Still got that?
Yeah, one second. We're gonna fucking boot up OBS. I'll get it for a 421. I promise. Yeah, biggest life lesson: don't ask anyone for anything. Just fucking do it.
Yep.
Except for sex.
Yeah.
Always ask about sex.
It's 420. Spoiler alert, it's 420. Spoiler alert, it's 420. Spoiler alert, it's 420. Spoiler alert.
There you go.
Yep. That actually, the first time I tuned into your episode, that was one of the first things I saw.
So stupid.
Yeah.
It's like people are. I have like guests on and stuff, and they're like, "Hey, can I?" This happens like 90% of the time. I'm like, can I be honest with you? Like, I haven't watched this show. I was like, why would you? Like, it's funny. It's like becoming more and more apparent. Like, that's not even the point. The show is not the point.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's the people that you have on there is the point.
It's the friends we make along the way, Josh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny how that's real?
Yeah.
It sounds so stupid, but it's real.
And people like I just moved in here 2 months ago, and the lady at the gas station was like, "You didn't wear your muumuu today? It's a little bit warmer." I was like, "No, I just I'm with my girlfriend."
And the lady today was like, "No, you guys are getting a rewards card. We're gonna have it back here at the counter. You just tell us your name."
Yeah, she was like, "Don't you work back here?" I was like, I guess we work in the house, but yeah, we're right behind the gas station. So okay, yeah, I work back here.
My favorite things in the world is being a regular at places.
Yep. I love it. They
know my order. They know my drink. They know my name. I know everybody at the bar. It's my favorite. I like go out of my way like to do that. It's just like Always been the kind of person I am, you know.
Yep. I like attention. Just anything. Just have a conversation with me. I would love to have a conversation. You know, just fuck it. Because now I go in there like, hey Tyler, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's your name? Linda. Okay. You know, because I don't know her name yet.
You don't know that lady's name?
Nope.
It's all right. You're fucking podcast famous, dude.
I'm the guy that does the show behind the gas station. Okay.
Oh yeah, let's come correct. I'm sorry.
So plug yourself in for everything.
How do we find you? And then we'll get you one last question.
Oh gee, just go to bahamajon.com if you feel like it. There's no H, just BAHAMAJON.com.
John,
Like I said, we're in Hamtramck. We're out of the Planet Ant Hall, which is a world-known improv, dramatic arts, musical performance space. We do all kinds of crazy stuff in here. We're really just here to promote the community. As the director of the board says, the high tide raises all ships. So we're just here to support and build community, you know.
Oh yeah. Last thing to say to the world. What are you saying?
What am I singing?
No, last thing to say to the world. What are you saying?
if you got one last thing to
Got one
say,
last thing? Go fuck yourself.
boom.
Boom.
Go
Boom.
fuck
Go
yourself.
fuck yourself with a middle finger. Ah.
One last thing. I want to tell you, I got my knuck tattoos scheduled, and the guy was like, "You only gave us 8 fingers," so I was like, "All right, I'm gonna get a middle finger tattooed on my thumb, and a middle finger tattooed on my other thumb, so I can do this." Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Hell yeah, dude. All right, bro. That's it for episode 72. I'm so happy you came in here, Bahama Jon.
My
thank you
dudes.
for coming in. It was a good conversation, man. Keep in touch, dude.
No,
Sorry I was so high.
no, you're good. Message me when you're free to come on within the next couple. What am I talking about? When we can come on the next couple weeks.
You're good in like mid-April if you guys want.
Okay.
Mid-April,
I
sweet,
can
dude.
put you guys up if you want to.
All right.
What?
All right, sick.
What'd you say?
I said I can put you up if you guys
Okay.
want.
I got you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Thank you.
don't want to travel all the way back to fucking Toledo or whatever.
I got you.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you for coming here, John. You have a good day, and everybody else have a great day.
Thanks so much. Love you guys.
Only
I love
John
you
has
guys.
a good day. Everybody else has a great day.